When your head's in the door and you just fucking die, that's Omori. I'm enjoying this. I like the freak out.
Yeah, this is way
I will put
better.
off the red door as long as I possibly can.
Yeah, no, this is excellent compared to the 95% of the game that came before this. I'm glad that we found all the keys, because like
70%.
Yeah, 70%. I do like the day-to-day sequences. Part. Yeah.
An empty fishbowl. It's dead. Oh, oh, I stepped on the fish and it's dead. I meant to inspect it.
Back then, I wanted to save what was left. But even after everything, you left me, Sonny. I waited so long for you to come back. Even seeing you now, it's hard to think straight. I can feel my heart hurting, and I want to cover my face and hide. There are so many things I want to say to you, but the words won't come out. I waited so long for you to come back, Sonny. But you never did.
Did you knock on his door? This is where people who are bad at art would be like, I don't like that the game's blaming me for a thing that I didn't even do. I didn't have any control over it. Spec Ops: The Line is bad because it's like they're judging me, but I didn't have a choice. Bluetooth. Ooh. We're back where we saw the guy trying to cut the tree down, I think. Ooh, what's that? Over there.
A tree. Tunnel.
Yeah, some kind of archway thing. There's missing nose in the background.
My leggies.
My leggies.
My leggies. My leggies.
Ooh.
Omori. Psst. Omori. Right here. Ta-da. Surprised to see me.
Nope.
I've been hiding out in this stump since I got here. I'm not the best at defending myself, but I think I'm pretty good at surviving at least. Anyway, I knew you would come save me, Omori. And I'm sure you'll be able to make it out of this place now that you're here. Place seems a little dangerous, but I trust you. I think I might try to get a Switch 2 today.
Just intrusive thoughts.
The thought crossed my mind because I was like, I will be driving a long distance, and surely I will be crossing through areas that don't have a lot of people in them, so maybe an errant Walmart somewhere will have one.
I was wondering about that. There's a strategy at all, but I feel like the problem is that, one, I think people are just being better about, like, going based on pre-orders and actually supplying things to where they're demanded, but also there's just like enough of a undercurrent of people who will put that effort in that they would have also snagged up every single spot that's a little more remote and found them by now anyway. Because I think
it's possible. I've been hearing that they're not as hard to get as people expected, which is nice.
I'm just like, I'm not going to work for it.
I'm not going to work for it either. I'll just stop at a Best Buy if I drive past one. Anyway. Hey, Omori. You're acting kind of cold. Did I do something wrong?
I have horrible news. This is just how Omori seems to be. That's Omori. I realize that not only is it the game being freaky and full of weird little things to think about, but it's also like, not only am I thinking about this stuff, I'm not having to not think about combat. Oh, this is
Jeez. But at least we have each other. Actually, there's something that's been really bothering me. Would you care to hear me out? Well,
shouldn't have gone to Action Park.
Yeah, guess his head got stuck in the elevator as we passed through that tunnel.
Yep. I was referencing the fact that at Action Park they threw mannequins through they did test dummies through the loop-de-loop to test it out, and the heads came off, and then they just opened anyway, allegedly or whatever. But yeah, it was the emotion stuff seemed promising at first, but ultimately I'm late enough in the game to say that like overall the combat just does not ask you to think that much overall. So it's mostly just really repetitive of you just picking the same. I spend most of the game picking the same move on each character over and over again. And then waiting for the long sequence of the attacks to actually fire, because once the turn starts you then wait for like 30 seconds, and I'm like, I'm pretty over the combat of this game, so not having to do it is a nice vacation too.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I kind of take away a little bit is that like, kind of just not sure if a JRPG was really the ideal format for what they were doing in the first place. Halo guy. I think it's truly just because it's an RPG Maker game. Like, I think that's really it.
Well, that one was just 2 seconds long. Literally, immediately got.
You can see that the developers themselves getting tired as they begin to be like, I'll just quick now.
These are more abstract again.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if maybe
Yume floating background, repeated assets.
Maybe they genuinely were random.
Very possible.
Like fixed doors, I mean. And I just happened to get them for a while in a way that felt like there was like a ramping up of coherency. Oh, there's a shape up here. There's a creepy figure just standing on the bed staring at me.
For so long, you kept the truth shut out. But something made it slip. And the hole that it made, it won't stop spreading until you find the root of it all. The one that has seen the truth. Will you guide me to him, Sonny?
The creature in the sky got sucked in a hole. Now there's a hole in the sky.
Gotta get the telephone before the guys get you.
I'm trying, yeah. God damn it. No, now we'll never know.
We'll never know. And we'll have to replay the whole video game.
Yeah.
We'll have to replay the whole video game in order to see.
Because all of our saves were deleted by Welcome to Black Space.
Yep.
Oh.
Hella Yume.
Hello. I love hand-shaped things. Mari is here. That's nice. Hello, Mari. Mari is swimming. Mari has a little bow in her hair. Oh, it's Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you tell. Mari plus bow equals Aubrey. There's half of a hero and half of a Kel. And a key.
The keys really are just right here now. Stop making the slime moan. Stop pleasuring the slime, Keith. Sounds like the weird baby screams when you kill them in
I was thinking of PT.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I have to be at least as thorough here as I was when I was in the beach. We cannot leave a door behind. I need to know, but that might be all of them. Oh. Dude. Calling me out. They could really be anywhere now. The ones I'm fighting lately, I don't even know where I am when I'm there. Our fun little childhood stuff. Golden gummy bear. Cat-shaped holes in reality. And you.
Omori, you're here. Oh, I'm so relieved. I tried finding my way out, but I kept getting lost over and over. I'm sorry. You must be tired of saving me all the time. Maybe I should have tried harder. Anyway, everything is fine now that you're here. Let's go home. I just want him to pull out a gun and like shoot himself. Like I wanted to just get like, you know what I mean? Like
Just get grimdark immediately.
Yeah, we made it all the way to the end, Omori. Like just have it just be that stupid. The whole time I've been here, I've been looking through my photo album to keep me company. When I was feeling scared, I'd look at all our happy memories together. It really helped me keep my hopes up. I feel like there's some photos missing, but maybe I'm just imagining things. How are Aubrey, Kel, and Hero anyway? I hope you all didn't worry too much about me. I can't wait to see everyone again. Hero? Is that you? Omori, look, it's Hero.
I'm expecting him just to come running in like the fucking, like the Yeti from Ski Free.
Yeah. He's gonna get out-onied. You didn't tell me everyone was already here.
Uh-huh. Chicken. Oh, we're doing great. Oh, I love the melted cartridge aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got all the hands, so now you can walk across the bridge.
Uh-huh.
Kel. Aubrey. It's so good to see you guys. How have you been? Did you miss me?
They're all gonna pull out knives.
Yeah, wait. What? What are you guys doing?
Go!
That would like
Damn.
kill someone.
Oh, that will.
Omori.
Jesus Christ. Is he dead? I press A and it
That's
does
the
this.
sound of,
yeah.
of brains, yeah.
Yeah, the designated RPG Maker brain sound. The fucking squeak. Inappropriate.
Hi, Omori. We were hoping you'd come by soon. Want to play cards with us? We were just about to start another game.
Man, Aubrey always gets what she wants.
Kel and Aubrey have been fighting a lot again. You'd think they'd get tired of it after a while, but they're both just so full of energy.
Uh-huh. It's just a ball. It's just a bowl of random balls. There's a football and like a bowling ball. Did I win? Is evil defeated? Oh, there's a key. And there's a hand. Damn. There's stuff hiding somewhere. But I don't know how to be thorough. I don't know how to know how many more there are. I guess if I kept count the whole time, I would know based on the number of letters.
I feel like we have not gotten 19 keys, but maybe you can open your menu? I don't know. Yeah.
No menus here, and this is where the computer used to be that kind of referenced the things.
Gotcha. Oh well. I think this is it. I think it seems to loop pretty quickly.
Yeah. I might have done them all, or at least I was thorough.
Yeah, I think you did them all.
Let's do a little save. Wow.
Let's do a little savey save.
Goodbye, Sonny. You'll be level 1 forever. Because in real life, you don't level up. You just lose your friends. The end. Now what? A statue of a religious figure.
Earth path
You feel
thing.
as
It's
if
like
it's
the pencil
judging you.
statue.
A hard frozen steak. Would you like to eat some? Yum yum.
You broke all of your teeth on the steak.
God, those are bad sounds. I didn't like that. Sure, I like saving.
Actually, the thing that reminds me of is the sound of the babies dying in Baroque.
Oh, that sort of like weird dungeon crawler thing that was on like the PS1 or 2 or whatever.
The original version came out on the Saturn, and then there was a remake for the Wii and the PS2.
Pitter patter, pitter patter.
Drip drop, splish splash.
Everyone scribbles. Dilly dally, shilly shally. Ah. Heaven? And then nothing goes wrong? That's not a good color for heaven. Basil. Did you become the Antichrist?
I sure hope so.
2 Basils.
Sunny. The truth is here. You've been running from this for so long. But this time we can face it together. I like the forest temple music in the background.
They've combined.
Sunny, why did it end up like this? Sunny, I'm so sorry.
He's being swallowed.
Will you forgive me, my best friend?
You want to save Basil? Nah. Just leave after all this game building up. Joke's on them. Didn't actually care this whole time. Anyway, bye. The illumination of the lamp looks really cool.
There's something out there. It's calling me, and it's calling you too. Let's go together. It's very similar to the ending of Yume Nikki as well.
Oh! Oh, the claw marks and everything.
Wow.
I do like the horror animations that happen in the RPG Maker stuff.
Very Gygus coded. It hurts, Ness.
Just claws all the way down. Finger.
He's asking nicely, Keith.
Uh-huh.
That's how you make that one go. Goo, 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 ah.
Fingerprints? Finger. Oh, this is eerie. I guess we're meant to think that Sweetheart just actually died. She just got digested.
Yeah, I guess so.
She just never came up again. One last one. Oh, there's half a basil. You can never actually look at the half people.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Will you forgive me, my best friend? Please, it hurts. Tell them to let go. Wait, what are you doing? Tell them to stop. Please tell them to stop. Help me.
Oh. I just stabbed him?
Mm-hmm.
And then walked over his body.
Very, very Griffith, very berserk.
Jeez.
This is Omori's eclipse.
Uh-huh. Oh, the hands are serving me now.
Mm-hmm.
This
and
is
then he
very,
comes up
this
here
is
and
very Eclipse, yep. I'm
it's
part
the
of the God hand.
and he sits on
part of
the throne and he becomes Femto. Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
100% accurate.
Omori, I think you need therapy.
No. What? What makes you say that?
Your you problem is rapidly becoming a we problem.
He's fine.
Imagine if it rolled credits.
I would be so into that. Like if the game rolled credits right there, holy shit.
Oh,
what
the
an
sleepover.
impressive game.
That's
oh
where
yeah,
we
I
left
forgot
off.
this happened.
We left off, we're at the sleepover. Oh, hero's gone. Remember the sleepover?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
wow.
only 700 years ago.
That was a cool hour of game. I liked that hour of game.
That was a really great hour of game that I really liked.
Insane visuals.
Like, okay, so here's my pitch though, right? So like, obviously everything I said earlier is true. Like the game wants to hide its hand. It wants to reveal this slowly over time. But imagine a world where we saw a cryptic part of that first and then woke up right now and this was the start of the game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying on day 2, I'm just saying like, you know, we do this and like now we have to figure out how this plays in. Like, I feel like that hook would have given me a lot more fuel in the tank than the start of the game where I'm playing Omori, the very clearly sadness, depression metaphor, and it's very obvious that the shoe is going to drop and I'm just sitting there waiting. Like,
yeah. I think the
just
struggle
feel
with this
like
one is that it doesn't play it straight enough. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't play it completely straight. So you're not like, oh,
Yeah.
it's just a cheerful little innocent game where nothing happens. And then like 30 hours and you're like, whoa. It's already tipping its hand immediately.
Yes.
Like, obviously, at the end of the first sequence, you get like a mini nightmare segment to set up some of the stuff. But also like just from day one, you're like, oh, it's a colorful adventure, but Omori doesn't have color and he doesn't smile and he's complete and no one and he doesn't speak. And you're like, something's up with Omori immediately.
Yeah.
And that immediately
it's not like a subtly incoherent atmosphere. It's just like a blatantly like, there's a shoe that's gonna drop. Wait for 30 hours for us to drop the shoe.
You see the title screen and the white room and Omori's design. And you're like, this game's up to something. So when it then spends hours not hinting at anything, you're like, what? But it's clearly you're thinking about it because like it's on the screen every second of playing the game is the hint that something's going to happen.
And I
then
think
when they do a 30-hour JRPG without doing that most of the time, you're like,
yeah. I think the thing with that too is that like the expectation is you're gonna sit there in the tension of it and being like, oh, when is the shoe gonna drop? But at least for like a let's play, co-op playthrough, when you know the shoe is gonna drop and you've been through this before and you've been talking about it, it kind of does get a little long in the tooth where you're like, come on, game, just give me the stuff I'm here for. I've already signed up for it. Just give it to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It would be helpful if the dream setting was full of really interesting characters with like cool arcs and depth to them.
Their own agency.
But they're like designed to be the fake fantasy flat versions of the real characters. So they're designed to never really progress. Like the most interesting that happens in the entirety of the fantasy world is probably them forgetting Basil exists.
Yeah.
Which still isn't really depth or an arc. It's just like, oh no, they're forgetting him.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's one plot beat.
And even more, quicker, efficient way to do that would be to like make the main part of the game be the daytime segments, and then at night you have a one interlude dream sequence where then you play with that, and like rather than it be the other way where it's like 95% of our playtime is in the dream sequence and then like less of it is in the day-to-day.
I think part of the struggle is that the dream sequence is where is the easiest thing to design video game environments for, gameplay. So they just like, well, put all the gameplay ideas in there because it doesn't have to make sense because it's video game. Because it is like comparatively like weirder. Although you could just embrace the absurdity during the daytime, as its cohorts do, and so on.
Yeah.
All right. Can I wake up Kel? I don't think so.
Honk shoe, me, 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 me.
Are you a honk shoe or a me, 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 me?
I sleep completely silently. You'll never know I'm there.
That's not true.
And that's when I strike.
You can't lie to me about sleeping. Remember to brush your teeth every day. What if mom's not real? What if this is the fake reality all along?
The game has yet another major twist, and it's the Matrix, actually.
Whenever I was like declaring that this is the reality, in the back of my mind I was always somewhat open to the shoe drop of it revealing that like this is the fake reality somehow.
Yeah.
But that would be very. It's an interesting twist to potentially set up.
It would be
in this
ambitious.
Game's case, it would be a very it would be a bad development because he'd be committing to the worst story.
Yes.
Which is what we do in real life. In real life, we imagine cooler, more interesting stories than life tends to play out as.
Oh, this is you. Oops.
Waltzes were always my favorite. That's why I chose this song for our last recital. But you always hated it, didn't you? How I'd lock myself away on the piano, all that practicing, playing the same song over and over. When you first picked up your new violin, you were so eager to play with me, but keeping up with something isn't so easy. Maybe I pushed you too hard. I'm sorry. I just wanted it to be perfect. I never did get to play at that last recital. We never did get to play. Did you want to play it with me now?
No.
So she died before the recital.
Yeah. Whoa, you scared me there, Sonny. Sorry for bursting in like that. Could have sworn I heard some music. The house is really haunted.
Oh my god. Or Omori was playing. I don't know if he plays piano too or not.
I don't know. Maybe his alternate personality does. You must miss Mari a lot. It's been hard for me, too. I still think about her every day. I just don't understand why she chose to leave us the way she did. But I know her as a person who would always want all of us to be happy even if it was without her. You should really get some rest. Go upstairs. I'll come join you in a bit.
It's always inherently suspicious when someone sends you away. It's the Omori piano. What does it mean? You're not my dad. Oh, I can actually go out the backyard. Wait, what? Oh. He's afraid of going out there.
Yep.
Can I go out the front door? No.
Maybe that's where her body was found, in the backyard.
I wonder. I feel like I
assumed it was.
I feel like I tried
just
going in the backyard before and they didn't let me.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've gotten that far, I think. Eepy. 1 day left. Until you die.
One smaft.
Thank you for your input, Toaster.
Yep.
I have some notes.
I need to let the audience know that I'm here sometimes.
Mm-hmm. You have a new message. Hi, hey, Sonny, it's Mommy. Tomorrow's the big day. The movers will be here first thing tomorrow morning. I gave them the keys, so don't freak out if you see them. Remember to finish organizing your things today. I'll be picking you up in my car out front. Just come outside when you're ready. Okay, that's it for now. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey. I'm kind of judging Mom for just being gone the last 3 days, but especially now, still being gone. When the movers might get there before me. I'm like,
Good morning, Sonny. Rise and shine. I noticed the to-do list with all the chores your mom gave you, so I finished them all. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
That's who Hero is, apparently.
Hope you don't mind. I would, if someone did that to me, I would be like, get out of my house. Also, I made you breakfast. Come down and get it while it's still warm. I'd be like, your energy, I cannot match. You need to leave. Kel's already on the second plate.
If someone did that to me, I'd marry him.
Yeah. There's two kinds of people in the world, I suppose. Good morning, Sonny. Rise and shine.
Top of the morning, Sonny. You better start eating before I finish it all. I already ate most of the bacon, though. Wow, I actively saw the visuals disappear.
What a little freak. Another plate of bacon coming in hot. I'm gonna cook all of your food.
Yeah, it's like, wait, this isn't your food. Oh
I guess,
boy,
you know,
for me? They're moving, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. They need to use it. So I guess that's fair.
Thanks a bunch, bro. It's all Mom's gonna be getting home like, oh wow, you did eat while I was gone. Thank goodness. It's like, no, Omori starved himself all week. These are just his healthy friends are covering for him. Who could that be? I'll go get the door. What? It's you.
Ew. What is all this? What the heck, Kel? I'm gonna assume it's Aubrey.
Did he spit take bacon on her? That's upsetting. No.
No, it's this one.
Little punk.
Right when I took a bite of my food.
You fool.
What's going on over there?
Dang it, Kel. Now I have eggs all over me.
Oh, that's so gross. Well, I'm sorry, but you're the last person I expect to see here. What are you doing here anyway?
Grumble, grumble. I was just about to get to that. It's Aubrey. She's not answering her door, or her back door, or the rocks we've been throwing at her window. She was really upset yesterday. I know this is your fault somehow. Tell me what you did to her.
We didn't do anything. She's the one with the problem.
Hold on, Kel. If Aubrey's that upset, we should at least try to do something to help. I'm eating a sandwich, I'm sorry. This is Aubrey we're talking about. We've all known each other since we were kids.
Thank you for summarizing. You weren't there when she pushed Basil into the lake, to the tree. I told you, she's different now. We shouldn't bother with people like her.
Damn it! I left my drink in the kitchen. Fuck!
You really used that 15-minute break poorly. Did a bad job.
I used it excellently, I just executed poorly.
You both left everything behind and failed to actually eat the food.
Okay. Alright, I'm here. Also, so I said, we took a 15-minute break, and I said, I'm going to make food. But what I ended up doing was showering, assembling snacks, getting myself a drink, getting dressed, grabbed a bunch of stuff to put in my backpack, and then sat down.
Yes.
Nowhere did I promise I was going to eat any of that food during the break.
You're right. I should have assumed you would do the worst possible thing, which is eat on camera where you're voicing half the characters. That's my mistake for expecting better.
Keith, you have known me for how long now? It's just unfortunate that you made that mistake.
You could have just said, I got up to make lunch, but then I had ADHD. So I did 17 tasks.
That did happen. Well, it was just like, oh no, the window of time is crunching and I must do every single thing right now while I have the energy to do it. So it's true that she's changed, but it doesn't change the fact that I still care about her. And even if she doesn't show it, I'm sure Aubrey still cares about me too. That's just the kind of person she is.
I don't know about that.
Today is our last chance to do this before Sunny leaves. There's no way I can just let it end like this. We should at least try to talk to her.
It's impossible for us to reconcile after Sunny is gone and we're all still here. It's our last chance. Well, me and Sunny can tag along, but you're gonna have to be the one doing the talking. She listens to you the most.
Thanks, Kel.
With their sprites, it almost looks like Kel is taller than Hero.
I thought they said that. I thought they said that Kel was growing faster. Or that he was gonna be taller. Hey, Kim. Thanks for asking us to help. You're a good friend.
Huh? Sure, whatever.
I hate the eggs. I hate it. Crumble, crumble.
Why don't you head out first? We'll meet you there. Just imagine, Keith, being covered in someone's half-chewed food.
No, I hate it. I really hate it when anything comes back out of the mouth in any context. I was I was at some family get together and someone fed their baby like a cheese puff, and the baby just dribbled it back out, soggy and half formed, and I just was gonna throw up. I had to leave the room. Like, I can't. It's so fucking gross.
Wow. All right.
Okay then. See you later. See ya.
Now you know my elemental weakness.
No
Yo,
reconstitution. Only vor.
No reconstitution.
It's the dog meme with the ball. No take, only throw.
Yeah. Yo, Sonny, thanks for letting us sleep over last night. And for spending your last few days with me. You're a real friend. High five. You want a high five, Kel? You just say no.
Wow.
High five, Kel 3 times. Achievement unlocked. No, there are several subcategories and competing lions and vor. And the part where someone gets swallowed, but there's also food in there, is actually upsetting to me. They say where Aubrey is?
Yeah, she lives, I thought, right next door to everyone, doesn't she?
I don't know. I just remember vaguely that she's...
Because we got something out of her trash can, didn't we?
Yeah. But where were we coming from when that happened? Church,
oh, maybe it's the down left. It wasn't... Maybe it's like the street down and to the left, I think.
Does she live on the church street? She also might just... She also... Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All these punk asses.
I forgot.
All of the characters?
I forgot who this was.
The big guy?
Mm-hmm. Don't look so down, Kim. Everyone has bad days. I thought this was going to be like Aubrey's dad or something.
No. It's just...
Yeah.
It's... Giant candy troll.
Yep. You know Aubrey always bounces back.
The fact that everyone here seems to graft one-to-one to the friend group in the fantasy makes it even more weird that Space Boyfriend and Sweetheart are such big characters, because they're not in any of them. They just aren't characters here, so it's so weird.
Yeah, completely.
Aubrey isn't feeling well? How could this How could this be? This must be the work of something more sinister. Perhaps an evil mastermind. We must track him down at once.
Heath stole my character.
I don't remember who anyone is. There's too many characters.
You were voicing this little boy as like Naruto, basically.
This little boy.
Yeah, he was like the little ninja boy.
Angel was supposed to watch the new dance I made up today. You think she's avoiding me on purpose?
I can't go past them. I'm trapped. Is this her? Oh, that's her trash, huh?
Mm-hmm.
She grew up in the poor. She has the poorest house, it looks like.
Yeah. Hello? Is anyone there? Come to think of it, have we ever been inside Aubrey's house before?
I don't think so. She always came over to play with us. I don't remember hanging out at her house at all.
Oh, hello? Aubrey? Is anyone home?
Hello?
Roxanne's dad from the Goofy movie is gonna step out.
That is a realistic aspect of just like there's like growing up. I remember like if there was kids that never invited you over but you hung out all the time, it was like either they were either pretty poor and it'd be apparent that if you ever actually had a chance to see, or they had divorced parents that were going through shit.
Yeah,
there's always like a reason why they seem to never have people over.
And the more that you hang out with them, the more conspicuous it gets that never happens.
Oh, it looks like the door was open. Let's go inside.
She's dead. You cannot just go inside.